Hey y'all, it's Tori, and this week I'm going to show you guys how to use the Hoopla app to access another part of our digital collection. Now Hoopla, you can see the little icon next to Libby. It's pretty similar to Libby in that you can get ebooks and e-audiobooks, but on here you can also get comic books, you can get TV shows and movies, and you can get music. So first you're just going to download it in your Play Store. It's just Hoopla, and when you open it up the first time, it's going to show you this screen. Go down to the bottom here and hit sign up. Oop. You can read the privacy policy if you want to. So what it's going to do is ask you for an email address and password. So you're going to make those. I'm going to do that really quick and then I will hit the next button. Alright, so once you hit next, it's going to tell you that they can help you find your library by using your location. You can hit OK. I am just going to search for mine. So, well, it popped up, Maplewood Public Library, so you'll click that and hit next. And then you're going to type in your library card number and your PIN. Usually your library PIN is going to be set to 1234. If you've changed it, use whatever you've changed it to. And if you can't figure it out and you need help with it, let us know and we'll help you out. Alright, once you put your library card number in, it should show you this screen. You can see that you can borrow up to 8 instant titles a month. And what that means is, unlike Libby, which there is like X amount of titles, so there might be like 3 copies of the book that you want, and if there are 4 people putting it on hold, you've got to wait until one of them returns it. Hoopla, you can instantly borrow things. There's no wait list on anything. So if you go ahead and hit let's go. So you can see at the top it says Maplewood Public Library, and you can this is where you can start searching for things. So as you can see, we have audiobooks, movies, music, comic, ebooks, television. Here is where if you favorite certain things, like there's a music album that you keep going back to, you can favorite it and it can search there. Down here at the bottom, you got the My Hoopla. This is where your things that you've checked out will show up. You got the search bar and you've got the settings. This will show things like if you want your borrowing history, you can turn this on and it'll show you things you've checked out in the past. You can hide the history if you don't want things like that to show up. You can turn on Wi-Fi only downloads, so this way it's not using your data on your mobile device to download things. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'm connected to the Wi-Fi here, and I prefer doing that so I don't use a bunch of data, and then you can change your library card and password and email and all that stuff here. So I'm going to go back to My Hoopla. You can see you can click on any of these and search here and it'll give you some instructions. So you can see there's the genres tab where you can search by genre. These are the popular, the recommended, and the featured. So anything, you can see where it says audiobook under all the titles. So if you search for something instead, like a specific title, so we'll go ahead and just click this, the fixed stars. You can see under the first one, there they all popped up. The first one says audiobook, so you can see it's an audiobook, and this one says ebook, so it's an ebook. So that way you know which one you're looking at, and you don't accidentally get an audiobook when you want an ebook or vice versa. So we'll just pick one, and you can see here, well, we'll go with the Dune graphic novel, since the movie's going to come out next year, I think. Alright, so here you can see your favorite, that heart, so that'll show up in your favorite tab if you decide to do that. Borrow and share. If you scroll down, it's got the book description and the genres, and all of the information about the book that you can want. So to borrow an item, you're just going to hit borrow there. It's going to tell you it's available for 21 days, which is 3 weeks. And it's available for streaming and downloading. So if you don't download it over Wi-Fi, you can use your data to look at it later. So go ahead and hit borrow title. And yeah, it's probably going to ask for permission to download, so I'm going to hit allow. And for comic books, what it does, you can see here, it goes frame by frame. So we're going to go ahead and go back. And you can see that it's downloading. And it'll give you a percentage, and it also gives you the due date here. You can return these early if you finish it and you don't want it just showing up on your screen anymore. So we're gonna wait for it to download. Alright, so once it's done downloading, it'll process for a minute. And the title is downloaded. Tap here to delete. It doesn't delete it from your account. What it does is it deletes the download. So like if your phone is running out of room and you're not reading it right now, or you're only going to read it when you're over Wi-Fi, you could delete the download. So once you're ready, we're going to pop over here to My Hoopla so that you can see it shows up right there. And then you would click it and it opens it up. Hit read. And then here you are. So you swipe right to show. And you're reading it. I believe, yeah, you can zoom in and zoom out. And then here are the pages. You can double tap on a screen or a little individual panel with graphic novels and scroll by panel instead of by page, which might help with graphic novels if you're on a mobile device. So down here you can see back and forth. You can hit close in the top right corner and you're good to go. It'll tell you at the top you can borrow 7 more titles this month, and it is calendar month, so your 8 titles will renew on the 1st of the next month. Yeah, so that is the basics of Hoopla. If you have any questions, please let us know and we will try to answer those. But hopefully you can get in here, look for some good shows or movies or books to read, and we hope that you guys enjoy it. Keep an eye out. We are highlighting some holiday stuff that we have on Hoopla on our social media pages, and hopefully you see something there that you enjoy. I hope you guys have a great holiday season and have a great day. Bye, y'all.